Yes, what is it? Yes? Wait, a note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory? Jawiza. Of course! Our project lead, Suliswov Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. And the heads... I won't even get into the heads.
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
No. That's the production schedule. I don't need it. The right filament memory has... Oh, thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
Wait. No. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
No. It's not dangerous. Just depressing. I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the anomaly's location from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch! What an intricate display of...
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that. Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the...
Here! I found it! Hold on. Shh! Just give me a second, I'm almost...
I've never witnessed a program at work before.
Done! I've got it! I found the location of the anomaly! I found the coordinates!
She's beaming. Great job.
Thank you!
Time for a celebratory drink, perhaps. Just a thought.
There. In the swallow. Think you can help me again? I need you to go move those water bolts for me.
What an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectuals, solving the puzzle of water bowl.
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to figure anything out. I've got a computer for that. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third pole 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth pole 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
What? She only wants you to follow instruction. Yes, but you like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
Come on. It's not about your brain. Can you please just go and move the water balls for me? Thank...
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the... Oh boy, this is going to be good. Some water spills out of the bowl. This task is an insult to your mental skills. It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. The lead programmer sends you an encouraged time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a...
Yes, what is it? Craig, everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Yeah, nothing. Now the only thing left, if we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. Honestly, I'm a little scared. I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just...
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Because it reminds us of death. And we humans tend to think that death is pretty scary. Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant takes, and then nothing. Nothing happens. As Sona, Logan, and Kilda presses, and you can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet. She doesn't answer. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together.
Damn it! No, of course not. Nothing happened.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
No. No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it? This can't be it. You should have a listen. Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man, and then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get...
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to...
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace. You mean the speed freaks? Of course, the speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me? I guess I could live through a week or...
Brilliant negotiating there, detective.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks.
Hi again. So, yes? What's the deal? We are grateful, Copman. You're a true ally and the augury of a new era of anodic dance music. That's fine. We can manage. And what about the side business? Have you made up your mind? Of course. I meant the bar. Obviously. Why am I even talking about this? It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's...
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body, her face oval and the mother of humanism stands above you. Nothing, just the edge of the cracks.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine? Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective? The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds
Andre's overthinking.
Yes, you should do it, detective. Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave. Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe.
Hardcore! Hardcore to the nega! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene. The amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
I wouldn't be
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas...
You have? Well, what's the name?
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave, like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat.
I'm dancing.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing.
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself? Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. but there's a noticeable lack of something.
It's to express my individual...
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Of course it is. Otherwise, maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway... Goodbye, officer.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Goodbye, officer.
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time to detect. See? That's your problem. A lack of confidence. It'll make you into more than that. A mega... It's not ideal, no. But you need the zeal. You raise the bottle, close a nostril, and inhale furiously. The rush is almost immediate. It tastes bitter and caustic and stings a bit inside. Now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. The rush is growing in intensity, your little heart pounding like a bird. And, let's be honest, there's a little chest pain. The good kind, of course. You may want to blast a nose. You could work with this high. Like, literally work. Solve the case. File some papers. Maybe clean up your hostel room. Then solve an... Whoa, this shit is strict. Time for a little truth. Tell the lieutenant you did some. Clear the air.
I'm not your mother. I don't care.
As long as you remain functional, he thinks. Now, to this. You kid, there are massive downsides. It's a potent neurotoxin. Spring. Everything is clear around you.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Goodbye, officer.
Close your eyes and dream.
But just imagine the moves you could...
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and salvation.
Goodbye, officer.
Delarian Church, the place to be! Make some noise, my church people!
Vibrations thump through your a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written.
Yeah! Back on the first page of the second chapter.
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two.
Tape! Yeah! Spins the tape into the space. Righteous! No, can't do! This is gonna make people sad! This isn't sad! Communism forever!
Yes, what is it?
What? What did you say? I can't hear you! The music is too loud! Oh, the project! It's not going well! There's that guy! I need him to to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal. He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata! A place to be, apparently! Thanks! Maybe let me know how it goes!
Good morning, comrade! Yep, to the mega! Yeah! I can route it through. Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here. Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good people!
Whoa, thank God. Adapters.
Great! Someone got through to him! Okay, let's get it all set up.
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the Ano for just a sec. For a special scheduled event. The Ano will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes. And then I'll turn off the music.
Yes, what is it? Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a
Maximum! Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing deck.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless. Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the...
Born ready.
Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold. There's tightness in your chest.
What?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It's out there now, in the world. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass.
Guys, what's going on?
This fragile world is about to break.
It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's...
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines. He's peaking, the worst high he's ever been on.
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance!
No, Egg! It's the window!
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window.
Come down to us! Love!
Below it, all the bass grows. Like the jaws of a giant compressor, it's shaking the building's foundation. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Oh! I want to feel the heat with some...
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Pull the compressor! The place is gonna...
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. But then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it, though? It was dope.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now.
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again. It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never...
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears.
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce. Stay here! I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise...
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with...
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you. You don't know enough about the world. But that Joyce, if you knew all she knows, could put it together.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still a cell, using her contact mic to listen to a tree. Underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass Zaya, the tent. 'Twas a security risk, and in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble of you.
Okay.
What he means is, you can't possibly have handed them this real estate for such a flimsy reason. Then again, whatever keeps your...
It's a miracle of carpentry. Their bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more. That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here, alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea.
He means something paranatural.
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well. Maybe they were unable to face the nature of the world, perishing. A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a sub-art of core. Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Married shit. Virtue and tyranny. Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside, before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Year after year, flake after flake, whitewashed clean, then covered in green, slowly peeled by the wind. Your skin crawls from the
Dead bodies of perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came. I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it. A Sarajevo's man who lived a long time ago, an ancient hardcore brother. It never was. A 3,000-year-old regime of history, built by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false to the core. I only said unity. Well, Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are. Anodic dance music. Regular dance music. What?
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with.
Only a little. It's a necessity. All large human gatherings are narcotic. It's just a way of the spot.
There is a difference between narcotics and group elation. One kills you, the other does.
The supercharged humanism that the innocentric system has been feeding us on Giant City Square.
Forget it. It would become an imbecilic discussion. You two continue. It's more hardcore that way.
I don't. Fucker giving me the evil eye. I didn't know it was in here. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it. Can't dance with...
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house...
Mass murder on the floor!
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass-produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass-produce hundreds of billions of pigs.
And many, many more.
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory. She invented the beauty you're feeling. She and her glass cutters and iconographers. You set the standard, all right, then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers. In the true life of tomorrow, every woman will be an...
Oh my living God. It's there. Suddenly you feel like you need to plummet into it. Look away. Say something.
No one says Arno van Eyck is a mass murderer. Likewise, no one says Jermaine Egghead or Andre are mass murderers. You can live entirely outside that suspicion. Are you a commie cop? Then that's why. Communism's just a bloodier humanism, if you ask me, has her love all over it. There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before...
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin. The speed freak's eyes narrow with...
It's not coming down. People are gonna love it. It'll be like our thing. Plus it keeps the cold and the rain out.
The world spirit does not have a body. It has all... This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. I like this question, cop man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that. Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic. Overflowing with negative. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window? Why do you keep saying that if it isn't making you feel well? Don't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about that damn window.
Hard to say, cop man. Signs in here, and I did get to talk to the crab man. Anyway, he's been given... Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us. Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying? Love is hardcore. The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot. Good thing you didn't squash him. Dead body, spirit entered. What is there to talk? The mass murderer? Why? Okay. Hard to say. I did get... Anyway, dude's seen some crazy shit. Talking to him, I realised that the man picks up on... Good thing you didn't squash him. The crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can... Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being encasement, confinement of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. Like, this is some old world shit you bees had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church. I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either, what it does. But it's what it'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the
No. It's pretty anodic music will, and if it can't, seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like a concentric ring spreading out. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not even a thing we can answer, Cop. Maybe you can figure things out, Cop man. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up. Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around... It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs synced. It's short for paranoid. A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution? It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of.
I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning. You should prod him on.
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm. Mental illness is a term the powers use to homogenise people. I think I don't reach mental illness. I am merely... I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is the original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray, far from our true lives. But we...
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
It's only our shit. We should make better use of not being animals, or cereal grain, ourselves. Yes, having food is means to an end, but the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry.
His eyes flicker.
A life is true if it's free from fear, an eternal division among oneself. In others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, a return to trueness, beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods, nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face. The young man is dead serious about this.
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. Utmost dedication. Thoughts from the spinal cord is a potent superlative as well. Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying,
Hardcore!
maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consulting with your spinal cord. Oh yeah, sure thing. They're hardcore. You know what I think? I think man, woman, and child, they're just clothes. Nah, it's just a vest of suspenders made to resemble a human ribcage. Plus some lady clothes to piss off the sex system. Now tell me about that art. It looks like you're trying to hang yourself with it. So large too. So many different patterns. It's crazy, man.
You suddenly realize the patience and respect this speed freak has shown you is partly because...
Respect to the man!
aggressive, monotonous, but also somehow
What's on your mind?
Aggressive, monotonous, but also somehow.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, officer.
Yes?
She's whistling a melody. Her trusty contact mic.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. And yes, I'm being more like Contact Mike, alright? Don't even bring it up. I really wanted to say, thanks for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates. So good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Sorna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much, and the crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God. Sure, you helped us out. I can repay the favour. What do you want to know? Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. But earlier today she told me about Welkins, and she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have... Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask. Who do you want to know about? Andre. He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least. He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to... Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got... I've never seen him so psyched about anything, though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know? Yes. Anyway. Come to think of it, yes.
This is the first time.
He's in some kind of a self-destruction mode with that hair of his. Bleaching it like that. Probably wants to get rid of it altogether. Yes. Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from... He's real hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean, do? Like, for a living? He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere. Not to sound too dramatic, but I wouldn't make light of his belief system when he's around. Noid's a serious person. It's just something poor Fallberg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock. I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering. No? Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people. Yeah. Who do you want to know about? What do you mean? Oh, that. He's the party boy. Anodic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachoo, pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
Okay. Anyway, Even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance. Anyway.
Actually, we don't know where he's from. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over them, Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory called you wish you'd been there.
Who do you want to know about? Me? Again? I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you.
It means I don't answer questions about myself. Is there a law that would stop me from lying?
That would depend on the circumstances.
Thank you. Sure. Welcome back. Welcome back.
The device feels light. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you. Goodbye, officer.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing, a simple telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons. Surrounded. Within seconds you know this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for. The one you... A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning. Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a... Yup, they're all here. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands of Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, the lieutenant watches you pack up.
I help you? No, you don't. It's not happening.
He tries not to look at you. It's dangerous to acknowledge the karaoke man.
By causing more trouble, I think we're good. There never will be a right time, believe me. That karaoke system is only there for show. I'm not going to let anyone use it anymore.